I said, boom. Minute, bitch. Boom. All right. Roll chair. I said, boom. I was just gonna let it run. It might just do a marathon. Might just do a weekend marathon. Shit, I ain't got shit to do. Old school on feed. Poof, and she gone. And she gone. Yeah. Oh shit, my bad. My bad shit, right? Y'all, you can't hear this shit. Hold up. My bad shit. I turn Bluetooth off. Hey, I'm just having a good time without you, Chip. Let's run that shit back. Let's run that shit back.
Well, either they killed her or she did, but it just boiled out. Shit.
Let's run that shit back.
And in this helicopter, my t-shirt said pump the copper. Wow. Yeah. Hey, man, we gonna get into some imaginary shit, man. I want to go to the moon tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? This your boy FED, your boy Flat Earth Discussion. Yeah, that nigga Fed, man. Uncle Fed. Up in the building, what happening? Yeah, we gonna goddamn go to the moon tonight. We gonna goddamn be able to rocket ship. We gonna scrap in. We gonna blast this motherfucker. We going to the moon. Cause we can do that in our mind. We can goddamn get imaginary. You know what I'm saying? We get 2 popsicle sticks and go to the scream of the little water and put the popsicle sticks in the water and say we on a ship. And it'll sail downstream with our imagination and shit. We can do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But then we get to playing and mama should come in and wash your hands and all that shit and come back to reality. Yeah, it's time for all of us to just come back to reality, man. Too many discrepancies, they add up. 2 and 2 is 4. You know what I'm saying? 4 and 4 is 8. You know what I'm saying? 8 and 8 is 16. Let's break them out. Boom. Let's get it. Let's all get it right. You know what I'm saying? We're going to always discuss that shit in the right context.
How Tanika pop out on November the 15th within the car without a ring if she died September the 10th? Simple question. Somebody playing. Them JFK niggas. Them John F. Kennedy ass niggas. That's why they supposed to went to the 10th. So on September the 11th, 9/11, you'll be goddamn hashtagging JFK. Yeah, they supposed to went to the 10th so it was a 9/11 ritual. That's why they wanted the devil to go to the 10th. On Fed bust that shit up. That shit happened one day. Man, shut the fuck up, man. Get out of here. I know that's real. Fucking, yeah, y'all with it.
Shit over here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna discuss that shit in the right content. All that shit. I think that shit gonna boil down. Man, Keisha, you talk about this shit all the time. And when she was goddamn going through, and when I first met her and shit, man, Keisha would sit up and share goddamn what we really thought about this shit all the time. And everything we talked about, man, that shit just coming in full tuition. We talk amongst ourselves. That little Keisha right there. Throw your head in a circle, bro. We just sit up and say, I can tell Keisha all the time, look, either they got it, you know, we know either they killed her or she did, but it just boiled down to that. But I always say, we always got that, you say, poof, and she gone. You know where that shit come from? Man, Keisha hit that shit, a poof, and she gone. And once all this shit blow over, poof, and they gone. But they gonna ride this wave, they gonna ride this wave, they gonna ride this wave until they can't ride this wave no more. Choose it fake, tape fake, and the case fake. No goddamn yellow tape, no case. We won't goddamn stick to the facts. We gonna get the poof. We say shit all the time, Keisha. We say shit all the time. We started saying that shit every time we got that have some kind of little shit that'll drag us back. Gotta go check this out so we make sure we ain't wrong. Make sure this and make sure that. Man, I done went all the way back to Black Lives Matter and brought this shit full tuition. I'm glad goddamn Zombie did what she did. So I gone on, kick it all the way down in third gear, fourth, gone kick that bitch in fifth gear on the ass. Cause I be trying to be respectful and shit, but then I keep getting disrespected by these lame ass motherfuckers, man. But all I'm trying to do is keep that shit 1,000. All I'm gonna do is keep it 1,000. I'm glad she did that stupid shit. So that just show how fake. And when she came, everybody in my chat room was telling me this shit, but I'm trying to get the information for myself. So, you know, I'm being cordial. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't fuck with the old boy for real. So I'm just being cordial, soaking up the information, listening to their head tell on themselves. You know what I'm saying? So it is coming from two different angles, two different storylines. That motherfuckers been put in a position to keep this shit going because it's to their benefit. It's to their benefit to keep this shit going. You know what I'm saying? You gonna come out here like you some kind of specialist and all that shit to get you a little time and following up or whatever the fuck you, whatever kind of fun, sick shit you get out of this shit. You know, once I put you on that 11th floor, Once I put you on that 11th floor, you're done with. You're done with. See, I already had a little feeling about you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can fuck with you as long as you keep that shit 1,000. You can be Herman and Monster. You can be whoever you want to be. As long as you want to keep it 1,000. But once you don't want to keep that shit 1,000 over here, you know what I'm saying? Just cause my name Pocket Chain don't mean I do anything for a piece of chain. My name ain't Jangling. Got me fucked up. Pocket Chain mean follow that money to get you the ounces. That mean follow the money, that motive. That shit stemmed down off of private cash that the Monique would get. You know, when everybody was hollering about that little girl finna go to jail, man. When I looking at that shit, man, that little girl ain't finna go to no motherfucking jail, man. That girl protected. That shit come from protected cash. That mean you're inside, you're in on it, you're part of it, you protected. Man, anybody finna goddamn go no jail or none of that shit, man. They gonna be doing that shit for the next 2 years, man. For a whole nother year, they gonna be doing this bullshit. Fuck you, man, you adding more shit to the file. Ain't nobody went to court or none of that shit yet, man. That shit is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We just goddamn have some good goddamn flat earth. Thank you, Dale, for sending in that goddamn flat earth goddamn footage, man. I needed to refresh myself on that. I ain't did no flat earth shit in so long. Need to get back on my flat earth and other shit that's going on in the reality that we've been distracted from, that they don't want people to learn about. There were too many people waking up to that flat earth for one thing. That's one thing. People waking up to at an enormous rate. People waking up at an enormous rate to that flat earth. You know what I'm saying? I think all this shit is bullshit. It ain't. I don't want to say all this shit bullshit. Got the people involved. You can see them. They were attitude, but you got to understand they was acting out of scene. And in my opinion, I'm gonna just go ahead and get my opinion up. I already gave it up. I believe Selena goddamn go man got those kidneys paid for and stamped it. And that girl goddamn, it was a green situation. And then she sold her face to participate. They just correlated all that shit together for her to participate in the side. At the same time, come about that ritualistic goddamn ceremony, come about that kidney. About that girl put up, man. And if she ain't put up, like I said, they flip the script. But I don't see why would they broadcast. See, this the thing where I'm at now. Why would they broadcast and put in front of the world them flipping the script? Why would they want to incriminate themselves? And not just incriminate themselves for us doing the murder. If they fucking with that footage and doing all this old backwards ass footage and playing with that footage, that's incriminating also. You still incriminate yourself. You see what I'm saying? So all that shit was just part of that murder mystery shit. And the reason I say she's still alive, because the girl who got raped on the Facebook footage, that's what they supposed to be reenacting. She lives. She's still alive. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion of that shit. Because every road you go down, they're going to lead you straight to a goddamn dead end. Yeah, I seen it. We can go back off in this. I played about 3 or 4, I think. They was just rolling back to back. Yeah, that's some good footage. But the basic, he gonna got there. You stick with the basic. The basic gonna show you. Gonna show you. Basic shit you use every day like water. You know what I'm saying? Gonna show you. What's going on, Chama? With the pretty red pants? Yeah, you know, but like I said, like I'm saying about that shit, man, all that shit. And then you got to think about the shit I be telling y'all about Tuesday though. What make you think he can get away with doing what he doing? And he know he can do it because he know he riding on some fake shit, so he can make up some fake shit too. Ride the wave, get paid. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? That's your hustle, nigga. Go ahead and hustle the people. That's the kind of nigga you is, man. You know. I'm going trying to compare yourself to me and too much. We got this in common. We got shit in common, man. You ain't no real flat earther, and you're a goddamn, you're a deceiver. I'm not a deceiver, bro. I ain't gonna give the people half truth, 20% truth, and flip the script and goddamn have them thinking one way, then to be deceiving on the other end, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like that. I just like I ain't gonna do it. And that's why goddamn the little amount of people who goddamn fuck with me, that's why they fuck with me, because they understand that I ain't like that, man. I can't goddamn get to the bottom of that shit, tell the people the little shit I know, you know, and goddamn, and keep it 1,000. I ain't bullshit. Back when I was goddamn in the booth, goddamn, I can't really, the life I was living, I couldn't motherfucking spit like I want to spit. I can't goddamn put my shit out there, because shit, I might goddamn, I'm telling too much of my real shit. I'm telling my life on this bitch. I'm gonna end up goddamn with a case thrown on me. Just from goddamn going to the booth spit. Because I'm gonna spit that truth. So, yeah, man. Choose a fake, tell you fake, and that case is fake. And we know the case being fake. So when they come out and talk about they close the case. How you close a case that wasn't never open? You know, these questions we've been asking over here. You know what I'm saying? I believe that's why they keep their foot on my neck, man. I don't really venture out and go to nobody's platform. You better see me in somebody's chat room. I go out now. I go over there and Truth Out Loud chat. You know, I hear Rebel chat. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. I go over there and fuck with that nigga Reckless now. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But I ain't know y'all didn't never see me just out of nobody's chat talking about this case. I stayed to myself doing all this bullshit. Never see me jumping on nobody's platforms and trying to come in nobody's chat room, trying to, can I get on the panel? Can I get on the panel? Can I get on? Y'all never see me doing all that shit. I know, no. Can't never say you didn't see me doing all that shit. Or can I get on your panel? Or can I come over there and get on your panel? Or can I get on your panel? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't see me doing all that shit, so you know I ain't partaking in all of the bullshit. Once I got hit by Tuesday, I already figured somebody was finna say that shit. Let me goddamn keep going. I was just finna stop. I already knew some goddamn smart ass was gonna say something about me tapping my shit. Tamara with the goddamn red pan. I knew somebody was finna get rich. That's why I had stopped. As soon as I stopped, she typed that shit in there. Yeah. But I ain't never did never goddamn present what I do and what I know goddamn reality. I still stay goddamn. That girl ended up with that goddamn kid. That's what she ended up with. I think all that shit was a little kidney ritual. They set it up. You know how they have to play with folks' head and how they like to goddamn do shit. They set that shit up as a goddamn murder mystery. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, it was too well calculated. It was too well calculated. And then all the information that I was bringing forth, it was adding all the way up. You know what I'm saying? The shit I was bringing was, you know, I was bringing the facts out. The shit was adding up. You know what I'm saying? Ritualistically and in reality. That shit was adding up. Them dots was connecting like a motherfucker. They still connected. I went down there and connected them two girls. Those the main thing. Okay, if I said I think Selena Gomez got that kidney, the main thing I had to do was goddamn draw the connection. I did that. Ain't nobody got nothing else stronger than that shit. Where they floating around out here with all that gang shit. They see witness some shit out of the store and all that gang shit, and all that gang shit played out. Because it sounds good to the point where until you got down go to saying, well, why would these people help cover up on Fed? Why would these people help cover up? Why would they manipulate these tapes? So that shit don't go together. None of that shit go together. Now, the freedom fighters being some motherfucking fake ass motherfuckers, that go together. Coming and goddamn, they been goddamn creating scenes and being actors. That go together. See, I got the footage from Jedediah's goddamn cousin telling telling it. That's why he stay on the move like that. His family, you know, they don't want to face his family and shit like that because of the things he be doing. That girl said when he came down there, they would get jumping out the bus, posing in different poses and acting, oh, take the picture, man, hurry up, oh, like they're in the agony and shit, crying, laying all over the car. She like, what the fuck are these motherfuckers doing? Yeah, that shit faking, that shit, all that right there was to cover up what really was going on. I was looking at a video today, man. It was somebody, they was spotting. I said, I ain't never got down spot Selena got down dad and all that shit down there, bitch. But I knew I had to go through that bitch. What up, ATL? I had to get down in that bitch. I had to get down in that bitch and connect them doctors to Kanika and connect them doctors to goddamn Selena. I made all them connections. In real life, them folks real people. And just like the other connection I made about 5600, hashtag 5600, that's some real shit. That's real life shit. That's real life shit. All the other shit they be on, man, I don't know what they be on. I be trying to put real people on the scene and deal with real life shit. So that 5600, that's real life shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit you can go fact check. You know what I'm saying? Mobile labs and all that shit, kidney transplants, all that shit I looked up, all that shit, real life shit. And when I was looking up, when I was fucking with that shit and fucking with Selena Gomez and all that shit, man, I'm fucking with my computer like a motherfucker. Anybody that was over here with me, while I was doing that investigation and getting off into that shit, they on somebody live, right on live, they was fucking scrambling shit right in our face. They was scrambling shit right in our face. But then that shit go full circle and come back. That shit go full circle, no matter how I did it, that shit went full circle and came right back. And I got down type in, got down Chicago lupus. They gonna come over, got down lupus inside of Illinois or some shit like that. And she gonna be right there. She gonna be right there, Chicago style. But at the beginning of all this shit, she denied being in Chicago and everything. See, this real life facts. It's real life. I'm still in reality when I'm talking this shit. I ain't talking about no ponytail and a shot I seen go over there and that shit look like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they used to be fucking with me real bad. I ain't understanding, man. I ain't let that shit stop me over it. Fucking with me real, especially when I get on some real shit, they go to fucking with me real bad. I ain't know. But it's all good. They already know where I stand with this shit, man. I ain't worried about that bullshit, man. I ain't worried about that bullshit, cause one thing about that shit, man, everything I came out with, man, you can goddamn put your thumb on it. You can put your thumb on it. I done put my videos go out there. They do good, some do good, some don't. Information go out there. There's people out here in the goddamn community. They know about pocket change. They know about Fed. You know what I'm saying? They know they welcome to goddamn challenge the information. Man, everybody that was challenged under that shit, man. Motherfucker get up on my comments and say some stupid shit, make that shit a little crazy. Them same motherfuckers had to circle back and goddamn, I ain't gonna say motherfucker, them same people circle back and hit me up and be like, man, you know what? You were right. I know it, bro, because anything I give you, I'm already been a fact check that shit for real. Shit, I had to take myself back to school. I had to start goddamn investigating shit, going to sleep, waking up, investigating this shit, but I always try to stay in reality with it. Those are different. If I couldn't find no goddamn connection to that shit being real in reality, man, I wasn't fucking with it. And just like we know, soon as that shit went down, we supposed to see some goddamn yellow tape. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, man, you know what I'm saying? Choose the fake, tape fake, case fake. Yeah, dang, we ain't never get no yellow tape out the top. But then somewhere along the line, we said, fuck it, ain't no yellow tape. We still just looking. We looking and investigating. Well, where the yellow tape at? We got to have that. We got to have that. Or this got to be called a goddamn contaminated scene. In reality, what we looking at was true. It was a contaminated scene. This shit was contaminated, so it wasn't no crime. How could it be a crime with a scene contaminated with no yellow tape? You know what I'm saying? That's a real rap. And then, yeah, shit just fake, man. Shit just fake. I'm glad you came through before I started. Yo, shit just fake, bro. Shit just all fake. I I can't. Then when they start acting like they reenacting the scene, what are you reenacting? What are you reenacting? Oh, we reenacting what happened in the hotel. We don't got to reenact what happened in the hotel. Just roll the goddamn footage of what happened in the hotel. Okay, it's a murder mystery. Oh, you want to make this shit out of mystery? But if you didn't, you would just roll the goddamn footage. And then, look, that's why it took them so long to goddamn give you the goddamn 36-hour footage. But then guess what? The 36-hour footage coming out of Vivotech, the Vivotech shit is layered and fucked up too. But see, if you had enough money to goddamn go and buy all these goddamn devices and programs and shit, you'll understand it. You'll understand it. Even the footage that come out of Rosemont has been layered and fucked with. Even the so-called real footage. That's why when you look in it, you still see all those discrepancies and all that fucked up shit in it. Because it's a murder mystery, man. Shit, if I'm goddamn getting paid to secretly give you a murder mystery, you think I'm gonna come out and tell you the truth? No, I'm gonna put motherfucker like Tay Zonday at this bitch, allegedly. Put motherfucker like that at this bitch and claim some whoop the whoop and try to come keep that motherfucking shit going. I asked you goddamn, it's goddamn Teresa Martin, the motherfucking mother of the actual person that's been investigated, has been a murder victim. Long time, I know you cancel that shit because you know this shit fake as fuck. They might be giving you information on another murder across town or some other shit. But this shit in this Rosemont Plaza, man, all this shit. Well, she's claiming. Man, she ain't claiming shit. She acting. She reading her fucking lines. Just like I said from the get-go. Even when I said mama was my character. Get that pocket chain, mama, all that shit. That shit was all well and good. But she was reading her lines. She reading her goddamn line. She reading her line. Hey, G, what you got for me? Same page over. I don't know. Okay. So G said, goddamn, he went inside. Yeah, see, it's a murder mystery. Rosemont. I don't know why, but see, I think, man, we was coming into so much information about doing fake hurricanes. A lot of people was coming into reality about flat earth. We was coming into a whole lot of knowledge, period. You know what I'm saying? And they needed some shit in the tours, and they want to goddamn bring that martial law into goddamn Chicago anyway. So whatever they reason behind, I can't give you no solid reason for what they doing or why they did and all that shit. But one thing I know, man, that shit, when you add that shit up, they was acting, they was called out to reenact some shit. And I still believe that girl, she came down there and bought them kidneys. She did that. And whether the nigga was that match or not, if she wasn't, they put it out there like that. And if that's the mystery, goddamn, they need to goddamn send me my little chain. Black Ben, I'm glad you met me. I'm glad you met me over. I seen you hit me up. Yeah, I've been missing you, Black Betty. What's going on? They got me moving around. They got their foot on my neck, baby. Yeah. 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 So you love the page over there, the shit coming over daily updates and shit. Daily footage and shit. See, don't I need help like that, but a lot, man. Yeah. And see, that motherfucker play. They played themselves when they let that motherfucker call us, so gonna crawl me, and then that motherfucker might be. And then the shit that she posted, from anonymous and talking that shit, you go on his page. Yeah, man, that man ain't that shit. Them posts ain't on that man page, man. Them posts ain't on that man page. I don't know how that shit go, but posts ain't on anonymous page, man. These motherfucking professional hackers and shit. All these motherfuckers who got that getting down, except Drop. I think Drop gonna open up his eyes to this shit. He hitting on a lot of good shit now. Going like, I did this for straight drop, and I did that for drop, and I did this for straight drop, and I did. Anybody ask you all that shit? Whatever you did for that man should have been between y'all. Talk to me now. Why would you get on my platform and talk about all the shit you did for Straight Drop? I don't want to hear all that shit. You know, I came to the door and I went through fact check. I ain't know none of that shit. I don't keep up with none of that shit. I don't know nothing about no goddamn fact check and you being on fact check. The paperwork, no, man. And when I came back there, what they said, I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you did that, G. I'm glad you did that. But anytime you hear niggas goddamn, so I do that shit for a reason, cause nigga, you type too motherfucking fast with me. Nigga type that motherfucking fast, nigga, hell nah, I can't trust you. You might can. Shit might impress you. That shit turn me the fuck out. Hell nah. You type too motherfucking fast. These motherfucking computer geeks, these motherfucking hackers, these motherfuckers run the world. Shit went from gangster, man. That's the new gangster, nigga. Shit. I'm about to put on me a motherfucker. Nah, I ain't got a wife. But if I ain't had no wife, man, I put me a bow tie on and some of them hard frame glass, put some tape in the middle of them holes, man. Shit. That's new shit. Look at, go check out them gaming channels, man. Go check out them gaming channels. Them gamers goddamn, man. Them gamers goddamn got it going on. All you gotta do is sit there and play them video games. Shit, they getting racking up. Oh, go to 13, go to 13, go. What had it? Nice to meet you too. What's up? Hey, yeah, what up, Miss Crenshaw? Black Betty back in the house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know you gotta say action later today over here, man. I done got thrown into another schedule now, man. They got me on another schedule. Shit. You missed that? Shit, I'm getting good. So I'm getting good with that shit. But yo, man, but the actual real shit that we pulled out that shit is we did see the actual people and put them on the scene when it came down to the motherfucking organ harvesting. See? And see, I came straight through the door on that shit. Sticking to the realms of reality. So I investigated the case as such. You know what I'm saying? So the little shit that I be talking about, the reason I still fuck with it is because of the organ. It's because of what's going on in reality. That's why I still fuck with it. Letting these women know, watch yourself. You know what I'm saying? Over the last few years, people been wondering, why come all these black women coming up missing? Why they come up missing around the same area? Man, Keisha, discuss that shit. Matter of fact, you need to get your ass up here. Man, Keisha, discuss that shit. Because she live right there in Washington, D.C. We had a whole lot of motherfucking conversations about some real shit. We'll get dragged back into the case a little bit, but at the end of the day, people coming up missing, man. And we ready to put our thumb on some shit. So when me and World was chopping it up, when World did bring Tate to our platform, we was chopping it up by real shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we was chopping it up by real shit. We went in that bitch talking about goddamn what Monique's last name was and what. But see, when you goddamn go and investigate that shit for real, you'll see Sandra Bland live right around the corner. All these people live in the same vicinity, so they probably been pimping the government. Oh, as goddamn little Kenny said, he finessing the government. Probably got that from the people he was raised around, how to finesse the government. It's called pimping the system. Doing this little crisis act shit, getting on buses, going to Black Lives Matter, going all out of town. The other people shit was psyops are being taking place, where they're pulling off psyops and they load the bus up. And then shit, who ain't gonna goddamn jump on the bus? Little gang type niggas gonna jump on the bus and go tab a motherfucking city. They gonna pay you to get on the bus as Black Lives Matter come down there and tab the city. But in the background, it's a gay movement. See, all that shit, when you got down look at the whole picture, all that shit gonna fall in place. All that shit gonna fall in place. In the realm of reality, though. You know what I'm saying? They got you focusing in, beamed in on one target. Looking now, you got to goddamn. When they say start from the beginning, go on back some more. Go on back some more. You're going to see the same pattern. Then you goddamn come on up to 2017, 2018, you're going to see, well, okay, this where we at with it now. Just like a mother want to throw the rock and hide their hand. Get the cookie, don't get the hand caught in the cookie jar. That's why I call them motherfuckers, them 11 flow motherfuckers. Them 11 flow motherfuckers, the ones been behind this shit the whole time. Them the people that's behind this shit. And the people that's behind them is the big money Jesuit Jew. See? Man, that motherfucker full of shit. That motherfucker full of shit. All you gotta do is when you do that Google search, man, they gonna try to deter you and tell you. First of all, she talked about that shit on my platform, and I ain't asked her nothing about that shit. If y'all want, we can play that shit. We can play that shit. Y'all listen to this shit. I can point out certain little things. You know what I'm saying? She stayed over a long period of time. And she said something about some chocolate rain, and I was saying that shit out. But I think she, in a way, thought I had investigated her. When when somebody asks you to come to their platform, they feel like you already looked into who they are and all that shit. But she had me pegged wrong. I ain't give a fuck about who you was, and still don't give a fuck about who you is. Yeah. You see what I'm saying, Shari? Yeah, you remember? I said, yeah, go on. But I hadn't investigated that lady. You know what I'm saying? But that's just like if somebody say, okay, PC, Pocket Change, I want you to come over to my platform. In my mind, I'm gonna say, well, these motherfuckers already got down probably listen to my videos, what they got up their sleeve, what the fuck they really want with me. Well, should I go? Should I go over there? Shit like that. So, you know how we do shit, it's like, boom. And we lied, nigga. That's how we freestyling over here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't plotting up and investigating motherfuckers and saying, ooh, we need to get that motherfucker. I need to get that motherfucker. Well, ooh, that motherfucker. I want that No, we don't do that shit over here. Not right here, over here, nigga. We ain't got no fucking insurgent friends over here. We eat all the cornflakes and all the goddamn sugar corn pop our goddamn stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we get high and all that, allegedly. You feel me? We do all that shit our damn self. So when she came, I think she had the shit on her mind. Like I probably had to look into her. But World, we had been fucking with that lady. You know what I'm saying? And World be talking about some good shit. You know how he go in. He go in with good information and all that. And I said, yo, bring on over here. We'll bring on over here. Because I remember she had got that did the video. I remember she had did. I remember I looked at her video one time. A couple of times back in the day. And then the last video I remember she had debunked goddamn Chosen was talking about the FBI, all this kind of shit. So I remember that shit, yeah, go on, get on over. But I ain't going and checking behind who she was and all that shit. I hadn't did all that bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? And so I believe she was trying to feel me out and see where I was coming from, shit like that. So she was on the panel, she was talking about the singing shit. She said something about I'm not the chocolate man or all that bullshit. But I did notice, once I did go and start goddamn going, I had asked her a question. I said, I think I remember you did a video, and the only thing in my memory is Kanika having some white pants on, young Kanika with white pants on, something like that, and she talked around that shit. Instead of saying, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, yeah, that's my video. So I thought that shit was over with. She told me I Chosen, and you know what I'm saying? I believe they got down some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? They computer geek hackers or whatever the fuck they is or whatever the fuck they doing with this shit to keep this shit going. Whatever they got going on, I'm not a part of that shit and don't want to be a part of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no money to try to come out here and deceive the people. I know there's a social media platform. I know everything goes or whatever and all that shit, but I ain't out here about trying to get down take that from nobody, man, and trick nobody just to kind of get no views and keeping my platform stronger than the next motherfucking platform and all that old shit, man. I ain't on all that. And when all those people started gravitating towards me, shit, I wasn't prepared for that shit. I was just talking my shit. I wasn't looking for no goddamn 2,000-3,000 folks to come start fucking with me. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So nigga had to destroy that shit. He had to destroy that shit because he got a complex like that. You know what I'm saying? He goddamn want that platform make him feel like he's somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's his strength. That's his goddamn, see, that's his strength. That's his goddamn spinach and shit. Shit, that will make him a man. Without that, he can't goddamn spit no real shit. And motherfuckers just fuck with him in the real world. See, that will make him feel like a man now. So I ain't on all that shit. That shit on. Well, I got goddamn 3 subscribers or 3,000 subscribers. I'm still the same nigga. I still feel the same way about what I see in reality. I still feel the same way because everybody gonna change my views. I ain't no seesaw ass motherfucking nigga, man. But anyway, when I answered that question, I'm like, damn, it was all good, but when I left the house and came back, she was on World. I went on World before I left the house. I went on World shit, and she was over there. I was in the goddamn chat. And she was like, oh, pocket change out there. All the old fake ass shit, oh, pocket change out there. Oh, tell pocket change. Don't even, just erase the video. Just don't even put it up. Take it down. It's all counterproductive. Nothing productive gonna come from that. And all that bullshit. I'm like, take it down. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna take shit down. Just in my head, know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna take a motherfucking thing down, man. Fuck that shit. So I put the bitch on private for a minute, right? So I leave the motherfucking house. When I come back to the house, she got the shit posted up on her Facebook page. You dig what I'm saying? She got the shit posted up on. I said, how the fuck she gonna tell me to take the shit down? And she got the shit on her Facebook page. So I'm looking sideways. Boom. I said, okay. So I go home, goddamn, make my shit back. Whoop, whoop. So you know, all the time I still got to do my analysis on the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't had time to do my analysis on my overall take. They was on my platform. You know what I'm saying? So I still got to break this shit down and do my little analysis on this shit. The shit wasn't so crazy. Everybody on it. So I still ain't did my own analysis of what I think and let people know I ain't no damn fool. I'm just getting information. I'm going to represent the information on what I find to be factual and what I find to be bullshit out of them being over here. So she ended up going on G platform. When I came over there, she was down. Miss Crenshaw was getting her at the 3rd degree, like I'm on Miss Crenshaw right there. Miss Crenshaw was getting her at the 3rd degree, like, nah, motherfucker, you on her, hard on her. And I know she felt like she was on her take, so I popped in. I stayed real cool, so I just popped in and showed, you know what I'm saying, showed the barrier of what she was claiming, her credentials and her bosses and all that shit. To show the people, I was just trying to show the people how to ask the question to goddamn hem my ass up. You know what I'm saying? So, after I got the platform, I think G kind of got down, lean in on it. There's some people lean in on it, whatever. But I went over there like trying to protect it, and then G will tell you, G like, man, on the strength of pocket change, I kind of not let her have it. He tell you that. You know what I'm saying? But then I turn around this motherfucker and told some motherfucker, don't support pocket change and all that. Oh man, let me dig in. Got me fucked all the way up. And then I thought about when I answered that question about did she do the video with Kanika wearing white or whatever. When I go and look at her thumbnail, shit, all your thumbnails got Kanika in all white. So all you had to do is say, you know, shit, yeah, that's my video. My thumbnails have her in white. That's all that's supposed to be the answer to that question. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, y'all seen the video, man. Just going on in, dig in. Boom, there she go. I know where I did go look at my page. It's already a little funny. I thought it was a little boy. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Man, who is this little crazy looking at little boy right here? Then I go on down till I find a magnifying glass. You know what I'm saying? I said, who the fuck is this little boy right here? But I told y'all, man, that goddamn Leon folk gonna bust this shit open, that Tranegate shit. When I started that Tranegate shit, you know what I'm saying? That Tranegate shit come from over here. Watch how that shit gonna be, how that shit gonna help whoever still involved and whoever still investigating this shit, whoever still watching that shit. That Tranegate shit is gonna help them realize and understand what's really going on in that motherfucker. Everything I put out from over here, it always helped them. Just like that CHOPPAZ and all that shit. When I put that anesthesia out there, that opened people's eyes. So I know I do the right shit. and the right shit get out there and open. As long as you get out there, open people's eyes to what's really going on. That's what I'm supposed to do. Ain't no goddamn gang affiliated children trying to goddamn use no anesthesia or rob and rape no motherfucking body, man. That shit don't make no sense in reality. That shit don't make no sense nowhere but in some kind of movie. You know what I'm saying? In some kind of goddamn movie. But so when I used to go on a path, you see this little boy. I thought it was a little boy because the motherfucker look at that little crazy ass little boy. I know this ain't the motherfucking lady who supposed to be out there investigating. I slide on down and find the magnifying glass, click on. So the little boy, I started when I whoop the whoop. You know what I'm saying? When I got there, whoop the whoop, I'm like, damn, okay. I said, this the motherfucker. She trying to tell me she is not. Oh, you not this motherfucker? Oh, okay. So that means you probably is this motherfucker. Why would you assume the name? Oh, you know what I'm saying? So I'm goddamn like, damn, Jamie G, I was looking for you this morning to talk about some flapjack because I was hungry this morning. Yesterday morning anyway. So I hit the Google, right? So boom. Matter of fact, I can pull that shit up y'all want to see, but I ain't got it. I got a little shit I screenshot and all that shit. So when you hit the Google, it gonna come up and say, whoop the whoop. Say Zonday, boom, boom, boom. And then, matter of fact, shit, let me get that shit. Matter of fact, let me get that shit. I'm gonna hit you up, I'm gonna get you up in a minute, kids. I'm gonna let you get that ride out if you want to. I'm gonna open the platform up to everybody. All y'all, man, y'all kick it, man. Open the thing up, y'all gonna discuss whatever y'all want to discuss. Whatever y'all want to do, man. I'm gonna ride out. I got one cigarette. Shit, I'm gonna ride out. Y'all know how it go. Shit. But I'm gonna open this bitch up. I'm gonna show y'all this shit. I'll show y'all this shit. Let me see. I'm gonna show y'all this shit. Okay, y'all can see, right? Yo, okay. I'm just, instead of visuals, though. Let me see, can I got that pulled that. I might be fucked up because I was doing a lot of shit today. So, well, let me see. And I know that video was kind of long, so I came back and did a little short version because people were getting up on the comments. Well, I don't see the evidence or what? What the fuck is you talking about? What kind of evidence? It ain't no big deal. It is what it is. No goddamn big deal. Shit is what it is. That's all that is. But we want to come anonymous and keep this bullshit going, man. I'm trying to hear that shit. We trying to get to the bottom of this shit. And y'all about your prime minister is whoop that whoop whoop whoop. You know what I'm saying, man? About cat, about all that. That nigga ain't talking about helping us over here for real, for real. This is what right here. So what the other shit at? Might have to go into my pictures. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Boom. Saying, what the fuck this is? Voice talent. Not, there's a singer right there, but what is a voice talent? Somebody got there and dig in, man, see what a voice talent is. What it is? Some kind of like they can make any sound like anybody, ventriloquist. You know what I'm saying? See what work, you know what I'm saying? Somebody bang man on that shit. Cause they very specific with that. You dig what I'm saying? Look at my pictures. They very specific with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Anger and all that shit, but they make sure to say voice talent. What's so talented about the voice? Probably can be deceived real easy by that voice. Or this shit at. Okay, boom. Let's pull this do it just like this right here. Like this right here. So boom. Okay. Make sure y'all can see this shit. Boom. Okay, y'all can see that shit, right? Okay. Boom. Okay. So when you go into the shit, it said Tay Zonday, Adam Nairi, whatever the fucking word is, Nairi Bowner, born July 6, 1982, better known by the pseudonym, the fake name, by the pseudonym Tayzande is an American. You dig? You dig what I'm saying? Is an American singer, musician, American singer, musician. So you know if you sing and you're a musician, that means you play instruments and you use your voice. Announcer. So why they keep putting this voice artist? Voice artist. But she can make that voice deeper and she can, you know what I'm saying? It's you got special talents with that voice now. That means you got special talents there with that voice. Actor, comedian, and YouTube personality. You dig? He is known for boom boom. So y'all can go find out this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go check it out. You know what I'm talking about? So at the end of the day, you just seen the name Adam, whatever the name was. You know what I'm saying? So, but that particular article right there that I said right there, it'll tell you that motherfucker live in Minneapolis, but you know they can try to deter and all that shit. Then go right here. Boom. Boom. Think it's a goddamn coincidence? We don't believe in coincidences over here. You understand? Boom. So there's the name right here. This is a name, age, location. Name, Adam N. Bonner. Age, 35. Location, crematory. Excuse me. Evanston, Illinois. Evanston, Illinois. Huh? Evanston, Illinois. You dig what I'm saying? Evanston, Illinois. You know what I'm saying? No play. Then, you know, boom. Who do? What evidence? What all this shit? And then I'm taking like that, but man, I ain't trying to have nothing on the motherfucker. It is what it is. It is all right. So I have reason to believe, alleged information, or whatever you want to call this shit to keep myself, you know what I'm saying? Reason to believe. I have reason to believe, you see? I have reason to believe. Evanston funeral and cremation, right there. Evanston, Thomas funeral and cremation services, right there. Boom. All that shit. There's Wilmot. Well, the place where I told you, the place where we have let you know where the drills, the active drills of PSYOP and crisis actors is going down right now. That's the place right there. Wilmot right there. That's where they get crisis actors from and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Evanston funeral chapter right here, Evanston. It's this goddamn crematory. This motherfucker stay on. Look it out. Look right here. Look right here. Cremation service, 1726 Central. 1726 Central. Open 24 hours. You know, they ain't playing no games. They on the real side of the shit. They ain't, you know. Within east side, there's gonna be some truth. It's up to you to find what's up. You know what I'm saying? You want to goddamn have a murder mystery, motherfuckers? Just have one. We'll goddamn get off into it. No problem. We'll get off into it, no problem. But see, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to discredit me. I'm just Joe. I'm just over on with my last cigarette, asking my people to send me some potato chips. See what I'm talking about? That's why you can investigate me. Shit, on me. Shit, what you talking about? Shit, tell a motherfucker don't support me. You ain't never heard me tell a motherfucker, man, man, y'all here goddamn reckless and everybody going off on y'all ain't never heard me tell a motherfucker don't support that motherfucker. You hear me say, if you want to fuck with that shit, go fuck with it. That's on you. You know what I say? You know what I'm saying? I'm grown as hell. I like to tell a motherfucker, don't fuck with somebody or some shit like that, man. You want to be part of it? I'm gonna expose it. I'm gonna let you know what the truth is, but you choose to goddamn go on that way, go on, jazz on over there. Bye. Shit, they just stay left. But as you see, within this, like, okay, this address right here to this motherfucking shit here has been connected That 1726 Central right there, that is the spot. That is the spot. Let me go through the pictures. I'm gonna go through these pictures. I'm gonna go through this shit with y'all. I'm gonna go through this shit with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go through this shit with y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the connection to all this shit. Now that crematory, if you look up, if anybody want to goddamn pop up on their GP, I know y'all probably, I know the people, most people in here, I know y'all follow behind probably on your phone right now looking at the shit. So go to the address and then I'll show you something. I want to show you who own that crematory, who's part owner of that crematory. I'm gonna show you. Right here. This guy right here. When you hear us talking about Roland Weiss, this guy right here. Yeah, that guy right there. See this guy right here? This filthy Frank right here? That filthy Frank right here in real life. In real life now, this ain't no play reality. There ain't no this shit that we finding outside of the murder mystery. You see what I'm saying? This shit right here, this dude right here, the one who's prepping up the body and all that bullshit, this dude right here, he the one who owned that motherfucker. That was a flower shop crematory right there, 1726. This dude right here. And his real name is Roland Weiss. I have a legend on his channel, you know what I'm saying? Everything I have reason to believe his name is Roland Weiss. I have reason to believe his name is Roland Weiss. And he's connected to an email account that goes to the periodics the world news be talking about all the time. You might bring y'all the information about the people, the family that fought with those submarines and all that shit. It's his family, and one of them was in the when you seen in that footage where the cross-dressing beverage manager was watching one of them people undressed. That was one of his relatives. Yeah. And see, that was one of his relatives that was being watched undressed. But watch this. At the same time, this dude right here, now this motherfucker here, I think the way he's being played in the footage. He's being played by an undercover cop. Y'all dig what I'm telling you? Can y'all dig what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I see Miss Crystal said she opened it trying to flag me. She ain't bringing a game to me. I'm gonna go to another page, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to keep my language and shit straight. You know what I'm saying? She's a hack boy, allegedly. But this dude right here, if you look at this, supposed to be the Filthy Frank. So I'm trying to show y'all how I see the shit. Now, when you look at the Filthy Frank, he don't really, you see how round this man's face is? He got a round nose. His face is kind of rounded off. Round edge of, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to tell you, this guy right here, David Grant, this is Selena Gomez's doctor. When I got down, when I started investigating this shit, when I first started investigating Selena Gomez, he won't do it now. But when I first started, this guy right here will pop up. 2 pictures of this guy will pop up. I got the 2 pictures. 2 pictures of this guy right here will pop up. When you look up Selena Gomez's surgeons, okay? Okay, so these two pictures of him will pop up, and then the rest of the pictures will be of Gomer. You know, I know who we call Gomer. So that was the connection I needed to connect those 2 girls that's being, you know what I'm saying, the kidney transplant, which I think this was a kidney ritual. A kidney kidney a ritual taking place on goddamn the 6th through the 7th. That's when that shit took place. That's when that kidney shit took place. I'm trying to tell you in my head, that's what they can't tell me they're different right now. So that was them. But this guy right here is connected to that crematory that's around the corner or right there in the area where motherfucking Zombie and some other people reside in a very close knitted area. You know what I'm saying? But this guy right here, I think I'm gonna show y'all why I think that. I already showed y'all, but some people ain't been over. I'm gonna show y'all some shit. And this nigga. She gotta go find this nigga. And see, Selena come out and try to say, she try to change up. When we start putting that heat on our ass, man, I promise you, she started trying to change up and say, she tried to sell female lady with her surgeon. I got everything, man. I got everything knocked down. She tried to come out and say she wasn't there first. Then we found out she was there. Then once I started putting that shit out there like that, she came out and tried to tell something. She tried to come out with a new story and tell the world that she had a female surgeon by the name of, what that name was, y'all? The one that been with me, she tried to say somebody was her surgeon, was a female. But the lady ended up being, I jumped right on it. I jumped right on top of that shit. She had no damn female surgeon. That lady was a goddamn, damn. I can't think of the word. One of them damn baby doctors. What they call this shit when you got down damn. Pediatrician or some shit like that. She was a pediatrician. They ain't no goddamn surgeon. You know what I'm saying? The fuck out of here. I debunked that shit off the rip. I was like, man, when I was first investigating this shit, I was on her ass. And she tried to say it was her goddamn surgeon. Like, man, no pretend. I debunked that shit like a motherfucker real quick. And so why would she come out and lie about those kind of things? See, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about this reality. Reality in the real realms of reality in life, and lie about who a surgeon is and all this kind of shit. Why would she be lying about that kind of shit? I can't find it. I can't find my picture. Y'all hold up. Oh, let me get down, look at these pictures. Stop talking for a minute. Hold up. I want to find this picture. Hold up. The picture should still be in there. Hold on, let me concentrate on these pictures for a minute, y'all. Let me concentrate on these pictures for 1 minute. The picture should still be in there. Let me concentrate on this picture for 1 minute, y'all. And if not, I know how to go find it. If I don't find this time, I just go get it. It might have been got knocked out. I don't see it. Yeah, I think I'm knocked out the ball from that picture. I got so many goddamn pictures, man. I learned how to goddamn snip and all that shit, boy. Yeah, it's gone. But at the same time, pimping, we'll do it like that. I ain't got no problem with it. Look, we got no problem with that. Got no problem with that. Got no problem with that. We're gonna do it just like that. I ain't got that. What that boy Drop said. I ain't got time. I got time. So we'll goddamn do it like that. We'll do it like that. Yeah. Yeah, but she still for. You lied. You still chill. Yeah, that was my mama taught me. If you got that lie, you'll kill. Yep. That's what my mama told me. What up, Chief? What's going on, bro? Goldie Brown. I got some a whole lot of gold in there. You saying goddamn gold. There was another gold that came through here. But there's more than that. He played the role. He played the role of somebody that got shot. Hey, that's good information, Chief. See what I'm saying? That's that real shit. That's what they do in reality. They play roles. They got down. The people who do the psyops and all that shit, the activists have already stated that the government is not going to help us, so we have to form the reality to shape the mind of the people. So they're a government within government. They're a psyop within psyop. You see what I'm saying? Oh, damn, I had some goddamn... I said we were going to goddamn... I got to go find that shit. I said we were going to watch them videos about them goddamn crisis, the activists calling themselves on goddamn where I got that from. Damn, that was the other night. Be sleeping, boy, you be forgetting shit. Forgetting shit. Call that music. It's Hey, y'all like talking about beefing? Nah, no, that ain't right. What up, goddamn? What up, L. Slider? My nigga. I got reason to believe that motherfucker is not. That motherfucker, yeah, I'm goddamn. I'm gonna give it up the same way it comes to me. I'm gonna give it up the same way it comes to me. What up, you vet? You vet, Sherrod, what up? Well, who been? Shit, we went to today. Man, I went live. Shit, I goddamn fell asleep. I put one of my 8-hour goddamn videos on. Shit. Shit, cooked me some whoop-de-whoop. Shit, they got that nigga Ryder sitting in on my ass. She in there. We here. Yeah, see. When you go to connect all them dots, man, all them motherfuckers, they would put these crisis acts out here to set the tone to the tour ass and all the kind of shit. They put them dimples in our face, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a pretty young girl, man. But like my wife said, they put that face out before that story came out, and that face went viral some kind of way. That's where they chose the face they was gonna use. So she got picked at the party at the same time. And I'm thinking that girl was a particular match. They tried to make it seem like she was a particular match. Now I might be wrong. I'm not 100%, but that's how I feel. That was my connection. I said, as soon as I seen Selena Gomez say she had that kidney, so I said that motherfucker got them kidneys. Now if they not Kaniko's kidneys, they put me on game because I'm getting a lot of information on some real shit that's going on now. They fucked up when they fucked around and played with me. They fucked up. So even if I'm wrong, even if I try to be wrong about that shit, with that, if she had to get something, she came down there and got somebody's. If it wasn't hers, she came down there and got somebody's. But where the ritual would go, it would seem to be the motherfucker they left in the damn freezer. Because shit, that's the ritualistic video they put out. The video we watched today, she got her tongue all tied. I would not tell. You motherfuckers is sadistic, man. Yeah, see that's what that's where I've been coming from the whole time. That's why I walked all the way past all that shit that was going on in the hotel. I'm trying to get to the hot spot with this kidney transplant for the take place. And in the end, I think she sold that kidney to the lady, man. Sold her face. Rolled herself out of it, sold all that shit. Got paid good money and went on by her bid. Just like goddamn Sandy Bland did. Poof. Went on by her bid. Made them. Just like old boy said about the place somebody who got shot. They bring Hollywood straight to the streets. YouTube streets, that is. You won't goddamn come get up and go to the movie. We'll bring the movie to your ass. Man, that's a goddamn beautiful question, Miss Crenshaw. And my answer to that is no. My answer to that is no. Because of the simple fact he trying to compile evidence off reenactment. Any lawyer, any so-called supposed to be lawyer should know that you cannot compile evidence off a reenactment upon reenacted footage that has been layered several times. That shit is not gonna hold no water in no courtroom. So that is a part of the. I gotta goddamn get it. I gotta give it a word and keep the word like I want it. That is part of the ongoing cycle, which we can call the locomotive. We'll call it the locomotive. That is part of the locomotive that is corrupting the community by keeping the engine running on the locomotive. That's part of the problem. That's not part of the solution. See what I'm saying? And anything they can do to keep this shit going, they're going to benefit from it, because every time we click on this motherfucker and discuss this shit, people is still going to donate and all that shit and get and see. It's the shit crazy. But they got a problem with me getting on this bitch and saying, hey man, I need me a cigarette, I need me a potato chip. Help me out. I'm fucked up. They got a problem with me saying that, but when they come out and act like, nah, it ain't about no money out there. I'm just coming to help the people. I want to help Miss Martin get justice. And yeah, it's all about this justice. When they come out and do that fake shit, everybody can pile up on that shit. So they play on the minds of the weak, and then see they the ones motherfucking robbing folks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stick to that pocket change. Any motherfucker hating on the pocket change is fake to me. Anybody hate on somebody that's trying to goddamn do something to get them a pocket change to live in this society where they done made this fake ass dollar bill be the goddamn Lord Almighty, you phone as hell. And see, in the end, he wanted $49.99. And then if she done post, she posted that on her Facebook, Miss Crenshaw. Yeah, way back inside another day. She posted some shit on recently on her Facebook from this nigga. And see now, just like I had stated before, about that phone call and all that shit. His name on the goddamn paperwork down there. You got straight drop that shit with his name on the paperwork down there. But if she done posted, so I'm saying she posted some of his videos on her Facebook recently. So that little spat and all that shit was just, she posted. No, let me go over here and look at this shit. It's because, see what I'm saying? Because that's fucked up. Yeah, name out on the payroll and shit, motherfucker. See, that's fucked up. See, man, that's why I be here, man, trying to wake folks up. Okay. Cause man, Miss Chris, I'm glad you told me, cause I was ready to get ready to go to motherfucking park. You know, I go in on the motherfucking shit. I'm gonna go in on the information because, you know, when he pulled them phone calls out of it, showing the phone calls and all that, man, you made yourself untrustworthy. Then turn around to what you want, $49.99. Nigga, going on. Cause the man who put his hand on Irene's head, nigga, you don't even know that was trying it. You coming just like goddamn Cho said about goddamn Tay. You coming in we in the goddamn ninth inning, nigga. You coming in just in the first inning, you don't even know what's going on. You don't even know where you get your information from. As long as you stay when you was on that goddamn scientific part of the shit, it was off. I kept screaming, telling people. By that 9501. I know it looked good, the 9501. Where's Devin? It looked good. They didn't bust it. And these people supposed to be connected, and it's connected to the police station, same address and all that shit. I know it sounds good, but they have reconstructed and reconfined into a place called damn hashtag 5600. That shit done been moved to 5600. To anybody that want to really know what I be talking about. That's why the hashtag 5600 gonna stay there. But they don't listen, folks. They don't listen. Man, I don't know what world that. He showed me. I know how to do it though, but you know, I stay in my little lane, man. World good doing that shit. Yeah, all that 3 sperms and all that shit. According to my narrative, that would have been a kidney. That should have been a kidney incision. And who's to say that was a real dead body, man? Might be. Hey, look. I don't like to get off into it like that no more, trying to say, but it would have lined up to be a kidney incision. If I had to be still taking part of that shit, I would still fight to say that was a kidney incision and surgical glue. Because of the simple fact she had to goddamn come about them kidneys. And then at the same one of them anyway had to come out. She can't live with that too. She had to come out one of those kidneys. And then at the same time, that would be a dot connected to the reason why she would have topramite and ethanol in her system, the pyramate, or however you want to pronounce it. You know what I'm saying? That's the anesthesia. So that let you know she went up under the knife. You know what I'm saying? So that's the mystery. The mystery, hey man, the mystery is that goddamn Selena Gomez came down now and secretly got a kidney from someone and staged all this shit to create revenue, and at the same time to downplay the property of the goddamn hotel, so it would be cheaper when he got time for Bill Murray to come in and put those restaurants in. It wouldn't be so much if the property value went down because it's been shunned on because of a murdered teenager. It's been known, it's been marked to be have a murder. They got a murder going on in there, so it would downplay the property value of the hotel, and it would make it cheaper to put those motherfucking restaurants in for Bill Murray. See, all that shit would be some dots that could be connected and that we should look at. You know what I'm saying? And by those two people, the person that the building commissioner and all that is one of the goddamn lawyers that so-called Teresa had. Is connected to all that. That's how I connected Teresa already to be getting that goddamn pocket change. Don't get that pocket change, mama. You know what I'm saying? And I always stated if she really was about justice for Kanika and wanted to get some real shit done for us finding the murderer of her daughter, making somebody be held responsible, she would change her lawyers and go after the hotel full force because the lawyers she got now do not have that in the best interest. They got in the best interest of the hotel. Reason being, knowing that shit, because the guy Holmes had the nerve to come out and say, look, you need to leave today because the hotel is losing too much money. And for him to say that to her, that means she got to be on the payroll to even accept a goddamn statement like that to even be said to her. Fuck you mean the hotel losing money? I don't give a fuck about the hotel losing money. So all of this, y'all got to connect. All those dots need to be connected outside the realm of the foolishness that we seeing on this goddamn party tape and on these these goddamn shades. But everybody's stuck in them shades and everybody's stuck on Tyrone and footage, which is put there to cover up what's actually going on in the realms of reality of down that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If that made any sense to anybody, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I really don't articulate myself in that fashion too often. You know what I'm saying? I really just be on that country boy shit. You know what I'm saying? Whoop the whoop. But if that made any sense, y'all, if that made any sense, I hope y'all grabbed it. All them dots got to be connected, man. Well, the Ben dropped them low. If this shit was real, she was a real mother or a real goddamn murder victim, man, you know what I'm saying? Should have been dropped that. Should have been hardcore going at them motherfuckers. It was just not that she didn't have any emotions towards this or that, this and that. You know what I'm saying? It was the fact that you ain't lawyering up the same way. And then I had put the shit in the box like, maybe she not the brightest crayon in the coloring box and shit like that, but it is what it is, man. All these people on the payroll. All these people on the payroll, they know they're about to get paid. The little guy Kenny goddamn said he was tired of lying. I wish I would have got that receipt. That person ain't there right now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man? Yo, chief, man. Can't nobody put that girl on the scene, and then she had more lookalikes than anybody. Why was that? Because they know they want to try to goddamn place her in places that she wasn't, with sound bites and shit. I'm not drunk. Oh yeah, I'm having a good time. But you can hear her over everyone. Why you can hear her over everyone? In that particular footage, when she said, I'm not drunk. Oh yeah, I'm enjoying myself. Why she so damn loud? Because of the sound bite. Same shit Tuesday be over there doing, playing with his little audio and all of those fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But you know, motherfuckers be coming on here and steal my shit, and they steal it and then go out there and use it to manipulate. They ain't gonna give it to you like I'm gonna give it to you. They gonna go out there and put their own swag on them and manipulate you with it. They gonna manipulate you. You keep that shit going because they get paid. You know, my last channel, not the last channel, the channel before last, the Pocket Change TV2 channel. Man, I had 200 some goddamn views on that bitch and still didn't get monetized. I'm gonna try to see what these hoes gonna do now. As soon as I hit 10,000, I'm going this time. I waited to 20,000 last time. Then I realized these motherfuckers won't monetize my shit. That's crazy. Yep. And see, that would lead me to it. You know, my daughter's birthday on 9/11. My daughter's birthday is actually on 9/11. And so since that shit happening in New York, every year I'm looking for something to bust up. And this year was happening big. And if you notice, when I said it's a 9/11 ritual, you know Monifa and the niggas standing outside that door with the 351 and the 353 on it. I always wonder what kind of address is that, what the fuck is going on with that. You know what I'm saying? But you know that equal 9/11. They gonna give you the 9/11 ritual every time. Well, mama went to the radio station to change that goddamn, but she had that interview at the radio station. I said, she don't need to be doing no talking. She don't need to be doing no talking. She need to be trying to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So, first thing she come out with the 434. We had never heard 434 before then. Yo, look into that voice channel. Look up that voice channel and go see what you come up with. Ventriloquist, great impersonator. You know what I'm saying? They'll kind of, you know, they can do anything with it, but then plus you got all this video equipment that can change your voice, so that motherfucker can be anybody. You know what I'm saying? I already experienced a troll like that. Yeah, the numerology everywhere, chief. Yeah, I already experienced a troll like that. I got a troll named Brumble. Anytime I put Flat Earth in my title, she coming. And she a transsexual also. I believe it's allegedly. Everything is alleged on his channel, but I believe it's Tim Oz changing his voice. But anyway, I done experienced all that shit. And 4 rituals everywhere. 4. Yeah, the 4-4. They know the 4-4. Yeah, the 4. Chief, you on it, man. You on it, bro. That's what I've been telling people from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Like my first video, I told them it was 3 a.m. Everything gonna start happening around 3 a.m. 3 a.m. kidney ritual. You know what I'm saying? 3 a.m. 9/11 kidney ritual. That's what I named my first video, bro. I'm telling you. 3 a.m. So if it happen on the 6th, you know, once it go to 3 a.m. when the shit start rolling down, taking place, it's gonna be the 7th. Yeah, brother, is okay, Kelly. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I already got a troll like this, so that's just another goddamn zombie. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, Kelly. So that would tell you to me a zombie, just like that motherfucker brother Tim Harvey. Yeah, just like that, straight like that, straight like that. I just sound like this, man. I ain't no damn fool for real. That's just what Kelly just said. Old Trundle there. Old Trundle. That's what that goddamn zombie is. A computer hacking ass motherfucking transsexual allegedly on this channel, man. Allegedly, everything's alleged. I have reason to believe she's 11th floor participant. You know, I throw all that shit on the 11th floor. L92GB4Q9567 whoop de whoop. You know what I'm talking about? Just like that. Yeah, then the Pentagon ain't get hit with no goddamn airplane. Motherfucking wingspan couldn't fit between that shit like that. All that shit was bullshit. Some people still think that motherfucker get hit with airplane. I think that was some real intelligent CGI that we were looking at. You know what I'm saying? And that's why people can't really just take this footage to heart. Like we try to take it to heart and shit, cause they can replace that CGI shit a motherfucker, man. They can goddamn go to the Super Bowl and goddamn make a nigga pick a ball off and run that bitch all the way back. You don't even know the fake motherfucker. When they goddamn switch the screen, you come back on that motherfucker. Man, that motherfucker goddamn right in front of your motherfucking eyes. Shit, they got all kind of shit, man, they doing. That CGI shit heavy. But all these lies gonna come to a head, man. And for the people that it come to a head with, they, you know, holograms, all that shit, bro. That sign shit. Yeah. All right, Kendra. But I try to stay in my little lane. You know what I'm talking about. Exactly, Angela Mills. I don't think so either. They gave us an illusion that they were. And the third bill, the one hit it off. You get them over, tell them over to pull it. They rebuilt a 3 and dropped that bitch. The people who survived was telling people they heard the bombs going off. Bow, boom, boom, boom. They telling they heard the bombs when the bombs was going off. If they got the airplane impact, you just hear one boom. That'll be it. They supposed heard them bombs going off. They had went and put that special shit on them beams in certain spots so them beams would fold. And guess what? They had already designed that shit that way for them. I'm gonna tell y'all something. They had Sergeant Lacey B. Ivory, man, R.I.P., man. Salute. They had already planned this shit. At the same time they were building those buildings, they had already planned for those buildings to come down in that manner. Y'all wrap that around your head. They had already planned that shit. They knew that they was gonna bring those buildings down in that manner. This how many years and that's how many years ahead they are, bro. They had already planned that those buildings was gonna come down in that fashion, man.
That Biggie Smalls got a song saying he gonna blow up like the World Trade. Everybody been saying it for years, gonna blow up like the World Trade. He wants somebody to blow up and goddamn like no money. Shit, they blowed up the World Trade Center. That Biggie Smalls can predict that because they have been talking about it for years. Because they know one day that's what they're gonna have to do to stop some of them motherfuckers. That's where they kept all those OPEC banking accounts at. And Gaddafi wanted to close his account because them hoes getting too frisky for him. Because he wouldn't let them run pipeline up under Africa, up under certain lands in Africa.
That's real talk. You know how long them goddamn buildings had been there when they was constructing those buildings? They had already goddamn knew they was gonna goddamn bring them buildings down in that fashion. Just like that. That's why they put certain things in there. Like the OPEC banks.
The only way they could have stopped Gaddafi from closing his bank account down was a natural disaster or act of terrorism. And that's when the Goldman Sachs, the person who owned the Goldman Sachs building, the Jews, they put the terroristic insurance on that building days before it happened. And they collected twice because it was two airstrikes. So he got double. The insurance paid him double because he got struck 2 times for terroristic insurance. And no airplane struck the building that he was talking about. The airplane struck the Twin Towers, but he owned the Goldman Sachs building. Remember, it was 3 buildings that fell. One building collapsed on its own without an airplane hitting it. And the world went for that shit. I hope y'all hear me, man.
They was over all the money. Yeah, you did a good thing.
Alleged.
And you still ain't heard me say goddamn don't support. You still ain't heard me say no shit like that out of my mouth about nobody. I'll tell somebody don't support me. No, motherfucker, you ain't finna get away with that. You don't do that. There ain't no goddamn how we get out in the YouTube street. I ain't gonna tell nobody don't support nobody. I'm gonna there's enough people out there that gonna goddamn fight to do that. I'm always just be me. I ain't finna tell you goddamn you wanna fuck with her. I'm gonna goddamn put it out there. I'm gonna put the truth out there though. See, I'm gonna put that shit right out there. Most choose to think I'm lying or I'm just full of shit or whatever. That's cool. Go on back over there where you was compromised. Cool, bye. Exit left. Man, that Santa Hook shit was bullshit too. Every day one of them cheering, so right back up at the Super Bowl.
Get out of there.
Everybody, all them cheering straight to the Super Bowl. They right down there on the field. Right there on the field. That Post nightclub, they let that pull up when I looked up them little cold word with them little clown shit, the double gaggers or whatever the fuck they is. I went right in there and found that lady who was out there goddamn hollering about she was in the goddamn. She was the bar.
I was told by a lot of people that little pink thing sitting right there on that footage is some kind of organ snatcher or some shit. I don't know. I zoomed in on it like a goddamn poster of me. Like a poster rolled up inside of a piece of plastic. But that's what a lot of people were saying. I don't know.
Something. You know what I'm saying? Right there I found it. So it is just another side, man. Yeah, 47, yeah. That's why Martin, 47, I think. What one of them numbers goddamn mean? I think mean nigga or something like that. 42. Yeah, 47 was all them numbers. They got all them numbers broke down some shit to you. Yes, she is. She got that slightly throw that threat on somebody in my chat room. And I made note to let her know that I heard that threat. I ain't say shit. Because you talking all subtle and shit don't mean you ain't threatening people. And then you threatening people to be so much dinner. How can you be going against the dinner and you threatening people to become a dinner? I don't take that shit lightly. You inviting people to tell me you'll pay your way to go down there. You really saying that you want to go down there and shit. You already go there. You live right close by, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get that deep off into that numerology. I go into it enough for me to get an understanding of what's going on, but I don't want to get caught up going too deep off into that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I know enough to catch the number. Like when Mama went to that radio station, the first night, that's the first time that piece of ice. The piece of ice was my first goddamn clue. Was there nothing in that freezer was hot? Was there nothing in there but a little piece of ice? You believe Sandy Hook was nothing but a psyop, man. Little children told all that shit. That shit was so. That was a lame ass psyop. All those kids, they said died. They didn't use the same kids. They use the same kids over in London and another side. You go and go and look into that shit, you'll see the same kids. But all those kids was at Super Bowl. All those kids at the next Super Bowl, all those kids walked onto the field. Real shit. All the kids they said they were dead were walking onto that field. Well, we can pull that shit up and look at it if you want to. But I'm telling you, all those kids still living. Just like the goddamn NASA, the motherfucking people who blowed up in the goddamn, in the spaceship. All those people still living, man. Yeah, I go up into it enough. You know what I'm saying? To be able to recognize shit, but I don't go real deep off into it. Like what they shit they called what they call that shit? Gematria and all that shit. The gematria. I was fucking with that shit, but I just don't want to get that deep off into that shit. I want to keep myself balanced. I don't want to know knowing too much of something might be too. I just don't want to get all the way out to that. I don't want to be no expert on that shit. I just want to know enough to goddamn be able to spot them numbers and know it's bullshit, know the bag up off of it. But yeah, that was my first clue when I noticed there was a piece of ice in that fridge. That's the first clue. Everybody else was upstairs in the room talking all that. Man, that's a clue right there, the ice. But when they got to the radio station, that lady would leave Mama with that Illuminati goddamn dialogue. You know what I'm saying? And when she hit that goddamn, when she threw that pyramid over and said there was a little bit of ice in the shape of a triangle. No one had never said that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then after what time did they call you? She said they called me at 4:34. I said, man, everybody was over here with me when I was listening to that shit. We pulled that shit up that day we was on the line. I said, man, she's still reading the script. She's still reading the script.
It was 3-something, 4-something, 3.
You know what I'm saying? I turned it. I ain't watched the whole interview that day. I said, I'm through. I'm good. Clear ass drill. Nigga walking around, retarded dude walking around with the helmet and shit. The helmet ain't strapped on and all that old bullshit. All that old bullshit, man. That shit crazy. Let me stop this shit right here. Let me bag this shit up right here. Throw this shit down. I gotta watch this shit for a minute. Y'all look at that Sandy Hook shit, man. Shit's so fake. Okay, hold up. I can't goddamn jump. I can't goddamn jump. Okay, we'll do it.
Yeah.
I want to show y'all. Gotta pull this shit up. I gotta go and do this right here. Hey, I guess we do that nigga probably. Hey, they hear this shit. All he had to do is start another page. He probably had to get to go up on another. Hey, let me call that nigga. Hold on, let me call that nigga. Let me call that nigga. Tell him y'all looking for him, goddammit. Let me call this nigga right now. Call this dude. Let me call this dude. Let me call this dude. He probably up going through the goddamn
Freezer
phone
pick
and
don't even
everything.
match
He
what they
probably
finna
up.
bring out of that freezer. The freezer pick don't match what they finna bring out of that freezer.
Man, your ass sleep, man. What happened, bro? Oh, you just woke up? Oh, see, it's good time then, man. You got people in the chat room talking about putting an APB out on your ass on everything I love. They said, do we got to put an APB out on word? I said, we call this nigga. It's about his time tonight.
That's what's good right there, man. Yeah, man.
You live on there now? You already know how we roll, see? Yeah, you did tell me that shit. You had to go, yeah.
Yeah, man. Sitting in there, shit was crazy. Yeah, man. I came back, I passed out.
Oh, okay. Well, you know you live, bro. You already know how I get out. You know everybody get your shit.
Oh, that's what it is right there. What's up to the family? What's up to the chat? You know, yeah, I'm about to tune in now, man. I'm about to get myself together right quick.
Okay,
I'm in there with y'all.
Alright, okay, bro. It's on.
Okay, that's what it is.
Alright, 1,000. Yeah. See, he just woke up. He just woke up. Tell him I ain't no sleeping on FED. Okay. You tell that nigga when he get in there, he coming in a minute. Oh, let me go ahead and do this right quick. And see, I'm glad y'all told me. I'm glad I called that nigga. He said he just woke up. I just want to prove my point that I don't think that this motherfucking nigga. It's just how I am. I just got to get down. I couldn't find the picture. I don't know what the fuck the picture at. It probably got that went on into some other kind of reserve or something.
I might want to change channels when World come, because he going to start breaking down some real shit. And we going to get in the helicopter.
Okay, here we go. We ain't got far to go. I'm just going to show y'all.
If y'all watch, because nigga never move on this stretcher. It's the man pushing the bag from the top side, and it makes the bottom side of the bag lift up. Understand? But this ain't the body that we seen on those photos. Know that. This is not the body that we seen on the photos. And this is where Teresa and Lenora is gonna make the world go chase a fight. And it's 8 years later, the niggas chasing a fight. And that's why I'm doing these videos. That's why I'm still doing what I'm doing. To shake the people, try to wake them. They still chasing a fight. They still wearing her hair all over her head at. How could you tell somebody look like they been choked from where y'all standing at? So that's them JFK niggas. If you going along with what they talking about, you going along with the production. And you feeding the beast. We ain't trying to marry the beast. Tanika married the beast. Through a kidney.
Shit. People that be over there with me, they already know I'm finna goddamn. They the feds, man. They gonna show you. They know what I'm finna show y'all, but I'm gonna show y'all this. For my people goddamn, they've been lost goddamn, so they've been knocking my face down. I believe I done goddamn ran across everybody I done seen at one point in time.
Look at they looking.
They started knocking my channel down and shit.
Looking like they're trying to make. Look how they keep looking at the body.
I got a good memory and shit. Most people I see I done seen before. Avatars and stuff.
I should have slowed down. Look at her hair. Her slick already slick down. Look at her hair. Well, hair all over here. That ain't the right body. Who combed the hair? Who combed the hair right here on the script? Y'all share this video. Get them over here. Share right now. Share. We need to stop. Kaka.
Give me a minute.
We don't want to be too
Give me a
long.
minute. Right here. I'm about to catch this shit right. Okay. Throw this shit down. I want to catch it on the first try. I don't want to be bullshit. I want to catch it on the first try. So.
Why this badge?
The Filthy Frank. You see the little Filthy Frank with the little green jacket, right? Watch this.
Watch his badge.
Now he gonna open up his jacket and he gonna show his badge. And see, his face. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all about this situation. Now you see this man's face right here? You see how round that man's face is? Unless he got strung out on some meth or something. I'm thinking that guy is in there undercover. That's why I do give a little leeway on the investigation might be going on there, 'cause I think that guy is not the same guy. He's supposed to be this guy. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to. So that's Filthy Frank. That's him. That's that motherfucker. And that motherfucker, goddamn, I seen that bitch. I think I got reason to believe he was a surgeon too. I went and found him in some surgical uniforms and shit. But this guy with this round face, the pastor tell the guy, I don't think that's who that is. I don't think that's him. I think that's him. I think that's him.
We know who that is. That's our doctor right there in the middle. That's the doctor I nabbed September 14th after they announced the secret kidney transplant. That's when I nabbed that doctor. They washed all that shit away. But I'm still here though, y'all. Y'all hear me? Share this video. Show us the fight in our face in those freezer pics. This is not the same person on this stretcher. This man, would he comb their hair? Do the hair match what we see in that freezer? I hope this one of the videos might zoom in. Matter of fact, I zoom in now. Where hair all over here? Where hell, how it look like she been fighting, and why her nose and all that shit fucked up. That's not the same motherfucking person we seen in the freezer pic, in the freezer photos, in the pose, with the life in her body that allegedly was frozen up with no frostbite, frozen solid. The motherfucker that went across the airways and said she's frozen solid, he was listening to the manager. You can hear the manager in the background say, yo, we just found her in the freezer. She's frozen solid. And he repeated what he heard that man say, frozen solid, on script. Okay. Huh? Okay. Her hair ain't all over her head. Hair ain't all over her head, slick back. They ain't that same regular ass wig that we seen on freezer pics. And look at dog chill. Alright. Show us the fight in her face. I need to leave that time. We can say time too. That's alright. Let's go.
Somebody in disguise. You see what I'm saying? I think that's somebody in disguise. And then watch this. Watch he show his badge. Watch he show his badge. Bam, open up. Right there. Look right here on his hip, right here. Watch this now. Watch it. Bam. See, I fucked up.
Y'all saw that?
We're gonna get it back again. Hold up. I'm gonna show you shit to you. Watch this shit. Let me speed it up one more time. I'm gonna get down stop him just right for you. Y'all see that badge, right? But the other motherfucker, there's the motherfucker to tie you into the crematory, 1726. World News got there, he get to explain that shit like a motherfucker. I talk too much.
Do they have the evidence?
I talk too much. That shit. Hold on, y'all give me a minute. Hold up. Let me watch this nigga. Let me watch this nigga. Get your ass on back over there. Slide on back out the way. Hurry up. Go to my last time. If I miss it this time, we just gonna go ahead. Let me slow it down.
What white bag do Teresa see? What white bag do Teresa see? You know I had already put my baby in the white bag. In the white bag. What white bag do she see? How can she say she like she been choked? I be dreaming.
Let me see. World, boom, what happened? You right on time too, man. I was just discussing it. The rolling weeds guy, and goddamn, you can explain that better than me. How we
that's where I got the rolling weeds from. Word, shout out the world.
Connected that goddamn filthy Frank Marquez is being goddamn rolling weeds. You know what I'm saying? They was just not talking about putting an APB out on you, bro. I said, let me call this nigga. They said, we gotta put an APB out on World News when we gonna get in the helicopter. I said, let me call this nigga, man.
I had a cold on that bitch too. That shit crazy.
It's taking too long. I'm just trying to show him why I don't think this is possible, bro. I think this nigga in disguise.
I need to go take me some
I think this nigga undercover cop. I'm just trying to show him.
I think
you know how I do, man. I like my shit to match up. Yeah, show him what I'm talking about.
Got you up.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, y'all. I'm gonna catch his ass right this time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna catch his ass right this time, y'all.
We need to stop. We need to stop this bitch and start over.
They just want to put an APB out on your ass, bro. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna catch his ass right this time. Open that goddamn jacket up. See ya? Y'all see that badge? And that dude got an old peg ass face, old king face. He ain't got a round face as this goddamn pastor over here. He in the undercover. He in the undercover. He in the undercover. You know what I'm talking about? So I just want to show y'all that. We were really talking about this nigga. And if you just watch it, if I let him roll, I just want y'all to see that badge. Y'all see the badge, right? Okay. So I think that motherfucker is not him. But that motherfucker right there is the right one. He on the picture. But he is undercover as this guy right here. But this right here, that's David Grant. And that's Selena Gomez, the doctor. You know what I'm talking about? That's Filthy Frank. This is Roland Weiss. Up under the alias Frank Marquez. You know what I'm talking about? But that motherfucker right there, that is not him. That is not him. His face, you can see how round his face is? So he in undercover as that Pastor Patelli. I don't know what the fuck business is with that. I can't do nothing but show you what I see, so I'm just showing you what I see. And what I think, you know what I'm saying, what I think ain't really my shit for real. I just showing it to you. I'm gonna let them come over to the camera where you can see the difference in the faces and all that shit if y'all want to, or we can just end right there. I just want to show y'all. That motherfucker face too whoop de whoop. He just not the same face. But that motherfucker rolling weed, that's him.
And watch how the hotel filming these motherfuckers and they don't know it. They don't know that camera on. They don't know this camera.
Man, why put this shit up now?
Teresa
y'all go ahead and check that out and compare the faces on your own, man. I'll put that shit up.
This is my opinion. They don't know this camera is filming them. They ain't put the footage out till later. They didn't know this camera was filming them. The people who, the motherfuckers getting that body don't know that shit. The people gotta keep one up on them. And that's why they are stupid to go out there and say the things they saying with confidence. They could have went out there and said they seen the body in the freezer, as far as we know. And if they would have lied, this would have told the truth. Somebody was saying there was 2 bodies in that freezer. I don't know where the fuck they got that shit from, where the fuck they was trying to go with it, trying to start a new narrative to keep the shit going or whatever. But that man looked at that camera like, what the fuck going on? These motherfuckers filming us. And when they got Frank Marquez and said, look, man, these motherfuckers filming us right here. They got another camera in this bitch. The camera Teresa pointed out is not this camera. And that's when Gray Hughes comes saying they had a rotating camera that moved side to side and was catching shit and he supposed to run that information to Society 2 since we heard that video the other day when we was playing at the radio. Right? Right. 2025 breakdown, let's get it.
I just did all that because the motherfucker took my goddamn picture. My picture gone, so. But back to Roland Weiss, and that's 726, you know, right around goddamn where Zombie is located at. Zombie is a part of this shit. Every time we connect the dots, it's somebody who's beneficial from keeping this shit going. And when they come through, it's rare to find people. It's rare to find people that's gonna goddamn give it up 1,000. A lot of niggas can be 100, but can you be 1,000? You know what I'm saying? I gotta say, man, sometimes it ain't about the right or the wrong thing. It's about the real thing. And then, you know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers that don't keep that shit real. Especially when you got a chance to gain some beneficial assets from goddamn not keeping it real. But shit, I feel like what it do to me gonna come to me. Regardless, man, I'd rather keep it real. I'd rather keep it real with the people, man. I done seen, since I've been on YouTube, I've been on wrenching a lot of people's room. I done seen a lot of people be deceived and shit. So that ain't my intention to come out and trick nobody. I ain't jump on this nigga case soon as it came soon as it came out and came over here. And I was on the ass end. And shit surprised me because and that would draw Chosen King towards me. You know what I'm saying? Man, where you got all them crowds? Man, by goddamn time I told you, boy, man, all that shit, man, I ain't about that. But that would draw them over. That would be about views, subs. That would draw them to me. You know what I'm saying? I was kicking it with regular people like I always do. But when I made a little video, started talking some shit, and people started navigating to it, gravitating to what I was talking about. That's all that shit went down. That real talk. So, like I said, back to Rolling Weeks now. He connected to where you need to get up here and goddamn explain it. Know what we're going over. They said they want to go to the Sandy Hook shit, but Rolling Weeks, he connected to the goddamn that email, that periodic email with all them got that mom and the mom that got that periodic. And I was telling them that one of them was his family member that the baby member that was watching him undress and all that shit, changing clothes and all that shit. And you know, that's what we stopped at, bro. We probably got down going in on that goddamn Jesus nigga in that way. That Jose. I think that's the last time we was goddamn rapping on that style. But that right there will let y'all know that it's some real Harvard type shit going on. And that's where the zombie come in and try to throw us off with my prime minister is doing it, man. Yo, bitch, hey, look, man, go on with that bullshit. She said on G platform that she would, and G told her it was on her, and she chose not to or whatever. But man, it is what it is, man. You know, I got reason to believe that we already have. I got reason to believe that. You know what I'm saying? I got reason to believe that we already have. But you know, once you go to talking about don't motherfucking support pocket change and shit like that, you know I gotta come. You know I gotta come on to bring it on home. What the fuck you mean? Cause I ain't gonna never say no shit like that about nobody. Don't do that. Don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I know you're lying to sleep. Yeah. So I got reason to believe we already had shoulder. And if she come back, I think everybody should demand that. You know what I'm saying? Either way, I don't show my face all the time, but those pictures, those pictures, that's me. You go to my Facebook shit, that's you know what I'm saying? Big Dad, that's me though. I just ain't camera friendly like that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got to see that. I'm out there. Hey, world news, bro. I don't think this goddamn the one you say Lenora daddy, bro. That nigga come from somewhere else. I showed the people earlier, bro. You remember the people I was telling you? I had another story. I had another little goddamn documentary that was going on, that they was documenting shit and recording shit from the Victoria Lord Whoop Whoop page, and the people from that side that had led me back to that purple representing that lupus. That they changed it from lupus and changed it to breast cancer to the pink one, but it was really lupus. Her boyfriend, that's who that nigga is with Zaria, bro. That's who that nigga is with Zaria, bro. That video we was watching last night when I was going to sleep early morning when I was falling asleep and shit. Man, we stayed up. Y'all just don't know, man. We stayed up way past the morning. We all I was going into the afternoon and shit. We still on the goddamn when you London, but we still kicking with it when you London and shit. That's why I fell asleep on y'all like that today. But that dude hooked up. That dude, that Zaria goddamn, that nigga was Zaria. That the same dude, bro. That ain't on the Yachty though. Yoda, whatever his name is. Real shit. You know, so we miss a match, man. We miss a match, goddamn. We goddamn, hey. They want me to put up Sandy Hook. Sandy Hook, that shit fake as hell. Who the one want me to put up Sandy Hook? Y'all still don't see that shit? Let me go through my motherfucker. Let me see if I can go through my goddamn. See if I can go through my goddamn. Hey, it was a video in my goddamn email. That I wanted to watch. This Sandy Hook shit, so hey.
I don't know what it is.
Like this little nigga come out there trying to like he finna get ready to cry and shit.
My name's Jason Allen Johansson.
Listen, world news with the pound, and we start discussing the other stuff. I'm gonna change up. I might come back on the same channel, but I'm gonna stop the video and we gonna redo the live so it won't be that long, so people can come catch hold to some of this shit. But I gotta walk down the street. I gotta go get me some castor. I'm gonna pop off. Cause I ain't with that sick shit. I like to knock that shit out for a start. I ain't got shit like I need to have. So I gotta walk down the street, y'all, and give me some of this goddamn shit. Shout out to Mercedes for telling me the other day I should have goddamn took some lemon tea or somebody went off on goddamn Mercedes ass. And somebody, y'all ain't got Mercedes y'all get Mercedes in the chat so we going in over here. So I need some castor off, some goddamn lemon drops and all that shit. I'm gonna goddamn go down and drink some castor off. What the fuck I'm finna do? So I've been sniffing. I've been funny acting, I be sniffing. I can't knock this shit. Open and blow that shit out of this shit. That infection sitting up behind, I already know how it started.
There's media. I just recently invited you to join them as a live contributor.
That guy right there.
Today,
They always thought they were
I have
always
been
worried about
assigned
this shit.
to discuss with you
I don't worry about this shit.
Sandy Hook shooting, hoax or otherwise.
Fair use on this video.
Yeah, I'll go with it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna take y'all with me.
Based on like whatever your preconceived notions of what happened are, what you're angry about it, sad about it, angry about people who call it a hoax.
No, man, I ain't got time for all that. You gotta get there and get to it. Cause this shit, see, you just talking. You ain't got no. Who the fuck this is? What up, bro? Yo. You can't hear me, bro? I see you in the chat. I can't hear you. I might probably have to call you back. You know how that shit go. Yo. Oh, crazy ass phone. This dude ain't telling my shit.
Ready to break down in tears, including myself.
I don't even know why I went and did this.
Dog,
I
me
did
too.
this for the chat, but he asking for this shit. That shit fake. I just gotta go show folks.
Pages. I got 34. Here. Dated December 11th.
Yeah, look good up. So all of it. So all of them, maybe got that Super Bowl. I'm trying to tell you, I was real
Hey, you call me for that, nigga.
The party you are trying to reach is on
Oh, okay, wait. You see who right along with that shit, don't you? You see that motherfucker there?
Look at that.
Same name came up in this shit we talking about tonight. See who is involved in that shit, on? With that bullshit.
Obama, yeah.
Man, these dreads hot. Damn.
That when they had all that hair on my head, that shit was down to my head, and I cut my motherfucking hair. That hoe.
Damn hot.
Yeah, we lie around that hoe. You can cast all around
Look at this guy's face.
Yeah, smiling. Smiling like a motherfucker.
I'm sorry, hold on.
Obviously,
Alright, people, hold on a minute. This is what makes me mad. This is what exposes this.
yeah.
Any human being in another human being's face. So this guy, before he's coming on camera, this is allegedly,
What up, bro? Shit, I thought you called you had called me back.
Knock these guns out for a store.
Shit, I wanted you to get the people to run down if you wanted to. I know you can run it down, baby. I was explaining some shit. I was going step by step, you know what I'm saying? Just showing evidence I got and shit like that. And we had got to the point of rolling weed, so you know, I never did get a chance to go back through the videos we did. Cause man, we went through all this shit so quick. I never did get a chance to go do no real breakdown on that shit for real. I know you got all that shit broke down on your phone. You know, I did investigate and go through went through all the periodics and shit and went and found Jesus and Aldo and all that shit. But you know, you can explain. I told him about the goddamn
going out and see
you know what I got somebody tell you right? And I pulled it in Evanston and I showed them the crematory, the 1726, and I then that would lead me back to Rolling Weeks, the person who owned it, and lead me back off into the person who got the body and let them know about the crematory and the flower shop. So,
all right,
that's what it was, man. So we don't have to goddamn say, I'm going to put APP on World, so I hit you up, so that's where I was at. So I was goddamn seeing you want to break that shit down to them or whatever.
Goddamn, I'm promoting the white folks shit though. I'm promoting castor around this bitch. The fuck I do then? The fuck did I do then? I don't want to see no motherfucking analytics and shit, nigga. My screen back up. I don't want to see that shit. Yo, nigga drink some castor, y'all. Feel. If I give a fuck about that, man, get that shit up out there. That shit better like I had. Fuck my hunger. Yeah.
Nasty. You know what I'm saying about the whole Frank Markel thing. Of course, Frank Markel is the dude that owned the Trillium Life Group.
You want me to just get down? Want me to just come up on the platform? I can just goddamn all. You just drop the email and I can shoot you.
Hey, we're gonna stop this and we're gonna come back. Y'all gotta come back. I don't want the live be too long anyway. And then we're gonna start right here at Frank Markel, the strip that Frank. We're gonna let the world break it down. Cause this is where I got it from. I went and found those. I found those pictures that I did, but this what I got. I'm just a trill nigga like that. Y'all was gonna do it. And y'all finna get it. Y'all finna get it firsthand like I got it. But he had sent me. I need to go find all my goddamn. But me and Word was writing going. We had a hangout. We had some Gmail, but he was Gmail my shit there. So Yo-Yo for real. But I need to go check his emails and see what I got from him in that bitch and all my emails. That's what the fuck I write need to do. But listen, I'm finna end this right here. What that is? By that 2 hours. And we gonna come right back right here where we at. Y'all heard what I said? Y'all know what I said. I said boom. I'm gonna come right back on this channel. We're gonna come right back on this channel. Part 2, just like that.